Hey everybody, this is Frightman, and I am here to keep you spooktacular. So I want to talk about the 2023 Halloween season. You haven't seen me in a while, but this is my introduction to the season. And first of all, I'm just going to talk about animatronics. So I usually like to add, an animatronic or two or three into my collection each year. If you know my show, I don't put up the same ones every year, so I kind of rotate here and there. And so I always am excited to see what the new animatronics are. And I know a lot of people are very excited about what's out there. I'm not so much. I'm not really big into aliens, and I'm not big into clowns. As you probably know, I am more of a blood and guts kind of horror guy, like what you see on the picture. I like a little cheesy stuff, but not a whole lot. And I feel like there's a whole lot of cheesy stuff that has come out this year, and I'm just not interested. So what I did find is Spirit Halloween Emmeline. I actually purchased her today, and I will have a video coming out soon on putting her together so you can kind of see that process. It'll be my first of many to come for the 2023 season. I also purchased an old prop. If you're familiar with Grimm from Spirit Halloween. It's been a year or two, I think, since Grimm came out, but I really like Grimm. He's a really cool servo prop, and I never purchased him, and I decided to take advantage of using the 20% coupon that comes out every year and going ahead and getting Grimm. So he's coming in Monday. I'm very excited about getting Grimm, to be honest with you. So Emmeline video coming out, and next week I should have a Grimm video coming out. So that's kind of my stance on animatronics. The other stuff, there's some okay stuff, but when you're buying the kind of stuff that I like, which is usually in the 250, 350 range, maybe even the four, I don't buy okay. I buy something like, that's my thing, that's what I really like, so that's what I'm going to get. So there's a couple other ones that I want to talk about that I actually do want. Home Depot has a servo motor witch out. I can't remember her name right now. She's pretty cool. Her eyes move, her mouth talks really well, her head tilts a little bit. Overall, it's a really good prop. Unfortunately, there's not any motion going on in the body, but the face is amazing. So I really want to get that. I went to go buy that on Home Depot's site tonight. They don't have any. So you tell me what's up with that. I don't know. We'll see if they come in stock or not. Party City also has a drop scarecrow that I'm very interested in. Again, guess what? It ain't on the website. It was, advertised a couple months ago. Coming soon, but their Halloween stuff is out and it's not on the website. So I don't know what's going on with those two things. Hopefully that will change soon. Okay. The last one big thing, and then I'm going to show you a few cool things that I actually purchased today. So the last big thing that I have to tell you is all my life I have wanted to go to HHN out in Florida, Halloween Horror Nights, if you don't know what that is. Through the luck of fate, I got lucky, found a free hotel with some of my great relatives that are going to happen to be there the week of September the 5th. So short story, I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights. Yes! And I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I'm going full blast. I'm not going to go the cheap route. I have a very nice VIP tour that I'm going to be doing. So even though I'm only there for one night, I know I'm going to get to go to all 10 houses because I've paid quite a bit of money for this VIP tour. But it's going to be worth it. They take you around the park, take you through all the scare zones, straight into the haunted house. In other words, you're paying for this tour to go with 12 other people, or 11 other people in my case. When you get to the next house, you go right in. There's like zero wait. Then you go over to the next house, no wait. So it's going to be worth it. I'm excited. Hopefully I'll have some videos to post for that. So the last thing that I think I'm going to do is show you a little bit of what I have found in the market so far that I'm considering to be kind of mostly my cheap deals. So again, my animatronics, you know where I stand on that. And I got one here, one Monday, two that I really want to get, but just kind of shopping around. I found some pretty cool stuff. So a lot of this stuff is going to be stuff that I'm going to want to show you in the light or in the dark. And so we're going to get that into just a minute. So this guy comes from Dollar Tree. And if you look up close here, you can see it's got a skull on it, which is really, really cool. It's plastic. The whole thing is plastic, but it's made to hang. It is solar, which is what really catches my attention because I'm really big into solar. And it's got a candle here that lights up. So I have 6 of these, and I'm going to hang them across the front of the house. I've already tested it out, and I put them out and leave them on at night in my backyard. When I wake up the next morning, they're on. So, you know, some things solar, you could say, well, is it still going to be running at 10 o'clock when I close my show on Halloween night? Yes, it is still going to be running. So the big thing about this Dollar Tree, here's the amazing piece. These are $5. So again, it's made very cheap, but it looks pretty dang good for $5. So I think that's a steal. So that's one thing I want to share with you. Also, when I went to get Emmeline over at Spirit Halloween today, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but I found this guy. A little hard to see there with the glare, but I'll tell you about it. So a lot of the animatronics, right, most of the animatronics that we're buying, they have sensors on them. And the sensors are kind of hit or miss. There's different types. Some are really good. Some are not so good. If they get pushed down a little bit, because they're usually like in the center of the clothing and your prop here, they get pushed down just a little bit like this, they don't pick up people. So this thing is 4 individual remotes that plug into the Try-Me pad on your animatronic. And then there's also in the center here, we have a remote control. So the idea is that you can control off of this remote control 4 different props remotely. So you wait for the kids to come up, they're looking at something that's not doing anything, and then you trigger it. So that's a really, really, really cool offering that Spirit Halloween has this year. They're $50. I use my 20% off coupon, so $40. Little pricey, but for being able to control 4 different props, 1 remote control. So again, you have the modules. So we have A, B, C, and D, and then the remote also has an A, B, and C, and D on it. So, right, you can click A, scare the kids. They go to the next prop. You hit B. Oh, we did it again. We scared them again. So, really, really, really cool thing that I think that I'm really proud of. This is another one of those Dollar Tree items that I found. And it's a light-up skull. It is battery operated down here. But it's a light-up skull. We'll show that again with the lights off whenever I show you the lantern in a minute with the lights off. So I'll have him lit up whenever we come back. But $5, battery operated. I figure, you know, it's a flame light up. So you'll be really happy with what you see. So I think that's a pretty good deal. The next thing that I'm going to show you, a little bit pricey. This comes from another dollar store by the name of Big Lots, so-called dollar store. It's not a dollar store, but that's what they used to call themselves. Maybe they don't anymore. But he's $20. So what you have is a skull, and the lighting's kind of flickering, so you're really kind of seeing the skull, but you don't as much see the skull in person as what you're seeing on camera. There's a black cloth over it. This guy, the eyes light up red, and then there's like a strobe effect inside the face. Really, really cool. I think you're going to like him whenever I get to him into the dark portion of this video. The last thing, if you don't know, I don't usually have these marks on my face. So the last product that I'm just going to tell you about is perma blood. I've been wanting perma blood for many, many years to use in my show. Again, my show is pretty gory. I like a lot of blood, guts. That's okay by me. So perma blood here. I usually wait too late in the season to order this perma blood, and I got mine from frightprops.com. I think it was $35 for this, 16 ounces plus shipping. A little goes a long way. This is like a Q-tip, just doing a little bit of stretch. It goes a long way. So perma blood will sell out, and that's why I've never been able to get it before, because I think about it too late. So perma blood is a really, really good buy. And here's what's so cool about it, right? So this still has a very nice red, wet look to it. I just took a Q-tip and just threw it here just for the, the sake of demoing on this video. But this has been on my face for about 30 minutes. It still looks very fresh and red. But here's what I really, really like about it. When you're done, it's basically like, I guess like a latex. I'm not doing a very good job, but the moral of the story here is that it just peels off. There we go. And it really doesn't leave a residue. There's no staining on my face or anything like that. So perma blood, you can use it on props, you can use it on yourself. Great product. I'm so glad to get it. Read about it for many, many years and wondered about it. Now I can tell you I have it in my hands, and now I know why it sells out every year. So we're at the end of the video here where I'm going to show you some of these things here in the dark that I promised to do that. Right now, because I'm kind of new to YouTube, I don't have my setup, my studio all fixed up and fancy like I wish I did. So excuse me for just a minute. Hey Google, turn off the dining lights. Okay.
Okay, turning 2 lights on.
So, as we said, here is that lovely skull from Dollar Tree, $5. He's a flaming skull, and he is like pretty darn good for $5. I'm really happy with this. I only bought the one because I wanted to see exactly kind of, you know, how it was going to turn out. I'm very happy with how it turned out, so I would definitely be getting more of those. The other Dollar Tree item is the lantern that I told you about, which also has a flaming effect. So again, you have your candle, and with the flaming effect, it's not bad. It's fairly realistic. So I'm very happy again on that. The last thing that I'm going to show you in the dark is the guy that we told you I paid a little bit more than I wished I would have. 20 bucks is a little high for this, but I think he's cool enough to make it worth it. So here we go. We're ready. Again, this is the Big Lots skull that I picked up today.
Strange things come out on Halloween, like me.
And I'm just going to do him one more time from a little farther back so you can see that again.
Yes, come closer. Come right up this way.
Alrighty. Hey Google, turn the dining lights back on. Got to get that fixed, that's for sure. So I think that's it for the end of this video. Don't want to keep it any longer than it needs to be. As they say in the YouTube world, like and subscribe. And remember, I am Frightman, and I want to help keep you spooktacular. Okay, see you soon. Bye.